Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. You're welcome back to the Teju Babyface show where the time literally stops. That's why this clock is always at 1:15. This show you've watched an entire hour. Oh, sorry, it's 5 minutes past 1. Sorry, I haven't. My director just told me. Tade Ogidon, the director, takes a lot of joy in anything that makes me come out looking uneducated. So he pointed that, he's laughing now. He pointed out that gaffe with a lot of relish and enjoyment. So the time stops on the show. That's why it's always 1:05. It's a brilliant show. And we're about to prove that to you again, even if we do say so ourselves. Okay. One of the sure signs for knowing that you're getting on in the years, to know that you're getting old, is that when you're young and you see older people dancing, when you see older people dancing, you think that they are out of sync, that they are old school, that why are they dancing like this? Because when you're young, you are able to easily keep up. But one of the sure signs, which was what I was saying, is that after a while, you find that you are unable to keep up with the dancing. Just when you learn one, then they bring another one. Then when you learn that one, then they bring another one. And after a while, you just give up. Because even if your mind wants to cooperate, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Even if you want to do it, there are some areas your bones cannot go to again. For example, about 3 years ago, they brought out one. When I was getting married, I struggled to learn that one. Something they used to do like this. You know, something like, what was that one called? Azonto. It took me pains to learn that one. And then I finally learned when it was going out. And before I could start rocking it, next thing I know, they are all behaving like, forgive me. But a bit as if your bones are not complete or your brain is not complete. I don't want to abuse people too much. They are covering one eye. They are going down and coming up and doing all sorts of things. And I learned that one and I promised myself it was the last one that I wasn't doing. But you know, I learned that particular dance because of one particular song. From the first time I heard that song, it just absolutely blew me away. It's been a while, but I insisted that before he did anything new, he had to do that particular number for me. So I apologize in advance. If I look to be dancing too much or sweating too much, it is my love for the song. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the Teju Babyface show, for the first time, the one and only Alhaji Orezi.
Yeah. Mr. DJ, put the music on the beat. Let go. Alhaji Orezi, mommy and daddy, okay. I beg I beg I see hear the music on the dance. I beg I see hear the music on the dance. I want him in London, the Joe Shoki in one Joe. I want him in America, the Joe Shoki in one Joe. I want Agege, the Joe Shoki in one Joe. I know say you like to dance, I know say you like to shake it, I know say you like to move, and I know say you like to break it. Oh yeah, shake. Make them not say you sabi, oh baby. Make them not say you sabi, oh yeah, Teju Shoki. Teju Shoki. What? Teju Shoki. Teju Shoki. Nilonjo kiri osate, Orezi ngono pomi wotate, ẹja ọlá kan tí ó yọ. Everybody now. Ẹlọ gómìnà kaná Orezi ti dé. Àwọn tèmi ní Dubai, ìjó Shoki ni wọ́n jó tèrè. Àwọn tèmi ní London, ìjó Shoki ni wọ́n jó tèrè. Àwọn niggas in Canada, ìjó Shoki ni wọ́n jó tèrè. Àwọn tèmi like. Let me tell everybody like this, let's go now. 1, 2, 3. I know say you like to dance. I know say you like to shut down. I know say you like to roll. I know say you like to roll. Oh yeah, shit. Make them not say you sabi, oh baby. Make them not say you sabi. Oh yeah, Teju. What? Hit them. Oh yeah, hit them. Let me teach you how to dance, Shoki. Let me teach you how to dance, Shoki. Turn around your neck and bend to the side. Oh yeah, go down, oh yeah, go down, oh yeah, go back like you do reverse. Oh yeah, go down, and go back like you do reverse. I know say you like to dance, I know say you like to shake it, I know say you like to move, and I know say you like to hey, oh yeah, shake. Make them not say you sabi already. Make them not say you sabi. Oh yeah, Teju Shoki. Teju Shoki. Teju Shoki. Teju Shoki. Compito on the beat. Listen, this your beat. Orezi on the microphone, and you know that it's a hit. I thought you give that the last one. Last
Alhaji Orezi. Alhaji Orezi. We'll be right back, don't go anywhere. Oh gosh, you. Make some noise for Alhaji Orezi. It's been a long time coming.
Stay tuned for more because the Teju Babyface Show will be back after these messages.
Alhaji Orezi. Guy, I like that song. I like that song. I like that song a lot. I don't know why. I like that song when I'm serious. I like that song when I'm not serious. My wife is tired of hearing me at home just cry like an
song get ginger idea.
You know, I like it all. This is my question. Okay. What does it take? Did you know? I keep hearing musicians say that you never know what is going to blow when you're cooking it up. Did you have any idea that this Shoki dance was going to do so well, the song?
Man, no at all, man. Honestly, when I made that record, it was different from every song that I've released. I felt like the song was too ras. I felt like, yo, man, this song is too, it's not like the Orezi standard kind of jam.
Okay.
You know, I felt like, what is Alhaji Orezi, Motigbe Joe Tutudo, and what in London is Joe Shoki. I said, man, but the Orezi is Rihanna, na, na. Oh, the fine girl, you got it. So I look at that, song was just too ras. So I sent it to my friend. I sent it to my best friend. My best friend was like, yo, bro, this is a hit. I'm like, are you sure? Then I sent it to my younger brother. My brother said, where's this song, Grazo? But it'd be like waiting to give you street love, and that's what you need right now. Because at that time I had Rihanna, I was like that guy that's fresh. But at the Waka for street, I never get that love went out. Could they hail you? So it was until I dropped Shoki that I had that. Because before then, I dropped Rihanna. You know, I go to events. I'm an event and girls are coming up to me and I want to take pictures, you understand? But inside of me, I was still craving for that street love. You know that street love, when you walk out the street, everybody, you look like a president.
Yeah.
You walk out. So yeah. I was always craving for that, but until I dropped Shoki, that's it. After Shoki, if I'm walking, you go there, Alhaji alone, yeah, Alhaji, Orezi, hey, I was like, yo. So that was what Shoki did for me. Shoki took me to that grassroots level, yeah? You understand? And it was funny. The funny thing about the song is, the funny thing about Shoki is, out of every song I've recorded, I started making money from that song a week after I released it. Woo! Just 1 week. You know, I released the song and I had a show. I think I released it March 27. I had a show in Ilorin, I think April 11. And I got to the show in Ilorin and I was backstage. And the students would come to meet me, Alhaji Omo. Say, Omo na Shoki 1 year. I was like, Shoki like how? Say, one guy came to me and said, Baba, perform Shoki last too. I said, Shoki last. I said, no, now you got it, because you got it was the trending song. I said, no, now you got it. And Shoki was just like a week or 2 weeks old. I said, no, now you got it, I go perform last. The guy said, hey, that Shoki we can't find for you. Our Tiwani Lori, Joe, Shoki. I said, really? So I got on stage and I was trying to imagine what the guy said. I think, is this guy saying something? Is this guy in the yam balls or waiting the talk makes sense? So I was performing Rihanna and I just decided to test the car. As I finished Rihanna, I just said, I want a mini Lori. Everybody went, Ijo Shakini Wanjo. I said, this one will go keep up. I did You Guys, I did all my songs and I performed Shoki last. And the entire stage, they didn't let me to perform. Everybody wanted to just dance the Shoki dance. So I think it was just about the dance. Everybody was on stage. You all never watched the video when they even know the dance, but you know say Shoki, they just know say one that everybody, the stage was out like, yo, that was just 1 week or 2 weeks after the release of the song, and the rest
is history.
Oh my God.
Nice. Oh, by the way, I'd like to thank Bonix Drinks for the drink. Thank you very much for drinks, rather. So, I wasn't lying when I said when I was bringing you on that I was tired of learning the dances. I was getting old. I didn't know I was getting old until, usually it takes me about a month to learn a new dance when I was in the university. Perhaps, shorter. Yeah. Azonto took me almost 8 months. Then, if you saw my wedding video, me dancing Azonto, it's a shame for me. I don't like to watch my wedding video because of that particular part of it. So Shoki came out again and I now had to learn because I really like that dance. I found that it went with everything. Yeah. And so I put on the TV to the musical channels to learn the dance. Shamefully, this is how I learned to dance Shoki. Whatever little I know to dance of it. Yes, I was watching channels. And it was your song that I learned to. But as it seems to be a trend, every time there's a hit in the entertainment industry, everybody is releasing a song about that particular dance. Yeah. And so who is the original Shoki exponent? Who can say that if not you can say that I'm not, if not the only person, I'm one of the first two, or one of the first three to, Shoki is my thing. Is that you?
Yeah, I would say, first of all, nobody should actually lay claim to the dance. Yeah. Because it's not like any one of us that sang the song created the dance. I think it was an existing dance on the street. Understand? Like how I got to know about the dance, I just got back from SA then and I was in Shrine in Agidingbi. So I just saw some people just doing one dance. I'm like, what dance? And that one guy walked up to me, like, hey, Orezi, Shoki. I said, really? So as I was saying it there and there, I felt like if I make a record about it, this was going to work. So, and I go to the studio, I made a song about it. So like I said, nobody should, the dance was already trending on the street. Okay. What we just did, we just helped in further promoting it or give it a voice or a face, you understand? So, but for Shoki in Nigeria, I think credit should go to me and Lil Kesh, because we both made the song popular. Okay. Now we first released the song. I think for Kesh and me, Kesh released it was like a 5-hour, 4-hour interval of release. Because the story about my Shoki is I recorded the song in February, and I'm gonna say this to everybody: procrastination is a killer of time. You should run away. You should run away.
Procrastination is a killer of time.
I made this record, and my friend was telling me the moment I sent it to them, my friend said, man, this jam, release the jam. I kept holding back to releasing the song. I didn't know why. And I'm like, I go release them, March 1st, I go release them. March 1st, which I don't release them. My birthday was 28. I said, okay, to make I just use it like birthday gift for the fans. 27th night, Kesh released Shoki. So I released mine. The moment I saw it, I was like, if I stayed too long, they might think I stole. So if you check it online, usually I released like an 2 hours or 3 hours interval. Because I woke up to see that Kesh I released mine like 8 a.m. So like I said, if I released in February, I probably have been the only person that would credit Shoki to, but like I said, procrastination is a killer of time. So if you have an idea, or you have anything, act on it. Because man, a lot of people are probably going through that same idea. And now UFS do under the credit. Now UFS do. So that's just a story about Shoki.
Word. I keep telling you, all things work together for the good of them who love God and are the called according to his purpose. I've told you I wrote a book for young entertainers. I wrote a book. And the core of our show, even though it's entertainment, is the book I wrote, The Secrets of the Street. Secrets for young entertainers to succeed. I had no idea that I would bring guests who would be deep in the matter. I had no idea you were this deep. Tell me about yourself. How are you this deep? Are you a Woolies child? People don't expect entertainers to be this deep.
Yeah, like there's a general perception about entertainers being carefree, careless, and most of them not very intelligent. Most of them just about their music. But it's different. Not everybody's the same. Like most people think a lot of them are uneducated. Well, I'm different. I finished from the University of Lagos.
Really? Yeah. Greatest Akokite.
I know you now. You don't remember now.
Really? You knew me in school?
I did see you for LF then. Now you the park. I don't see you many times now. I think I should have been in my 200 when you were graduating or something.
Oh really? What department were you in?
Urban. But
urban and regional planning?
Urban was in LF before they moved it to environmental towards the gate. So I used to see you there now.
Oh great!
Yeah.
Nice.
You look, you say, hey, superstar.
Amazing, and here you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like I said, so not everybody is uneducated and not everybody is. So that's me.
Nice. Okay. You just came in, and he told us when he came in a very fly car, I must add, that he's coming from a journey. That you're coming from a journey, and you look fly and all that. Are you coming from a performance?
No, not a performance. Actually, a meeting.
A meeting?
Yeah, I had a little meeting this morning.
Okay. So I was going to ask you this. For the young entertainers who are out there, for the aspiring entertainers, for young people, what are the venues for making money in entertainment? In fact, I ask this more, not for the entertainers, because the young people see it. I ask this more for the parents. The parents are beginning to see that entertainment is viable, but they don't quite understand.
At least so they could support their kids and understand that it's actually an occupation.
Yes, I mean, so what are the streams of income? Because here you are. Does anybody have any doubt that this is a man who is making money? Is there any doubt? Okay, great. So you should clap for that. Is there any doubt that this is a man who is making money?
They think and
So please let us know, what are the streams for making money in music, for example?
Trust me, music is a gold mine, man. A lot of people are not aware of it. And if our government could tap into it, we understand that it's actually one of the biggest ways of generating revenue in Nigeria if they could focus on it. Because at every point in time, the problem with the country too plenty. So you see most people take solace in listening to music. When they are down, they have a favorite song that, keeps their mood alive. When they are going through one or two scenarios of unfortunate events, they listen to music to just calm their nerves. So knowing that, it means music is vital to the soul. Everybody wants to. So when an artist has a song, imagine an artist has a hit song, man, you can't understand the amount of money they can make with just one song. So music, there's a lot of income. There's physical sales from your CD, which unfortunately has gone bad in Nigeria right now.
Piracy.
But online music stores is doing pretty well. I think that's where most of, when it comes to music sales, is coming from now, not physical. Online, there's a lot of money. There's iTunes. I've made money from iTunes. There's a lot of artists are making money from iTunes. Online music marketing is one of the ways. There's ringback tunes. Understand? There's ringback tunes. And the thing about music in Nigeria is our population is a great advantage. We have over 180 million people. All you need is if 1 million people buy your color tune, you don't need to sing again, Seth. You don't understand.
You people are not feeling the spirit. You are not getting it. You are not getting it.
If there's 1 million people after the total populace can just tune to your music, then so imagine where government comes into it and structure it and understand that we have this population and they use music, content and everything, and they place good laws.
Yeah, there are restrictions to
govern it. Then means
curbing piracy and all that.
Make money past oil yourself.
Oh wow, more money than oil. Did you get that? More money than oil. Entertainment.
America's economy, a large chunk of their revenue is generated from entertainment. If you assemble all the American entertainers, from musicians to if you assemble the awards, the money will be here. So, but Nigeria, whenever they see them like that, so it's something the government should look into. I think the government are looking into it. We are hoping. I know it's getting better. Okay. So besides that, there's a lot. There's iTunes, there's color tunes, there's content. People do.
There are shows.
The shows down. Forget Nigeria. An average Nigerian man, an average wealthy man in Nigeria, one of the ways he likes to show his people say I pass on, I get money. And I say in Peking do birthday, Orezi did there, Whiskey did there, Two-Face did there. So they go at any length to get this done. So it's the artist that's enjoying it because you are there in your house and somebody's calling you, I need to come and perform but you just knock the price. And the thing about entertainment, there's no fixed figure. It's not like you're working in the bank. You know, at the end of the month, they collect this money. Your charges varies with your client. Who get money where go pay you past the other person? Somebody's calling you for a show, is paying you 1 million. This one get money past this one, is calling you for a show and he's paying you 5 million. It's like just based on his pocket and how it feels like you. I get money now, call the badge. Understand? So there's a lot of money. Our parents should look into it. Great. In fact, me, before I used to think when I have my child, I'll be like, yo, you must play football because football there's money. Understand? But when football can't turn long thing, on my music, music na must because there's money in music. You know, for me, if I became an artist, I'll hear they call this artist come and perform in one show, they pay him 500K. I go say na lie. Make you just jump for stage 5 minutes, they'll give him 500,000. What do you do? I don't believe it, I know the liar. I didn't believe it. The first time I got paid big money, somebody paid me 300,000 to come and perform. Hey, I said Jesus, 300,000. And I had just 2 songs. And I just jump. I don't get 300 here. I go die for this music. Hey. Nice. I go sing. You understand? Nice. So there's money in music, man. There's money. It's a career and occupation that everybody should encourage. Your friends, your neighbors, your kids, your family. There's money in it.
Very nice. Okay. Final question for you, because I can do this all day long. I heard you answer on a show once. I can't remember what show that you're not actually an Alhaji. You know, I don't want to know. Well, it's interesting to know the how. First of all, because I see you wearing a cross. I don't like to ask questions that I know answers to. Trust me. On Teju Babyface show, if I ever ask a question that I know an answer to, it's because I find the answer interesting, and I want you to hear it as well. So I heard you somewhere say already that you're not an Alhaji. That much I got. So I wasn't going to ask, but it's the cross that I see, and I introduced you as an Alhaji, and because you should never assume that everybody knows you. Not everybody even knows Jesus Christ. True. Never assume that everybody knows you. So I introduced Alhaji Orezi, and there's a cross on your chest. So please demystify them.
No, Alhaji is just a nickname. Like, Alhaji came with the song Shoki. While I was recording the song, and I was craving and looking for inspiration for the song, I just wrote it. Alhaji Orezi, motigbejo tutu. I'm on it today, now the Alhaji is sticking. Everywhere I go. And since I do, I'm not everybody say that Alhaji to their name. No, in Nigeria, I like to the copy. Okay. Everybody know Alhaji. Alhaji this, Alhaji that, but it's
I promise I was going to ask only one more question. See me. I've been fed again. 2 more have escaped. Can I just ask one of the 2? Yeah. What's your real name?
Oh, my real name is Orezi.
That's your real name?
Yeah. I don't know why a lot of people think it's a nickname. It's a Delta name. I'm Isoko. I'm from Delta State. Yeah, from Delta State.
So what's the full name?
So it's Segine Orezi Allen.
Really? Yeah. And you speak Yoruba very well?
I say too much.
How is that?
Now Lagos we grow now. Lagos we grow. My people say the verse for Delta State. They don't verse for me. They say, oh, your song is Yoruba. Like, we don't even feel you're from Delta State anymore. I say, I know verse. I know Sabi speak the language, but I don't learn.
Okay, that was what I was going to ask again. As a third question, do you speak that language? You don't?
No, I don't. I just just normal greeting, mingle, vendo, oshari, or, just small ones. But, we did learn our small now.
Okay, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, Alhaji Orezi is in the house. Now, if you've seen our show for any length of time, even if you've seen only one episode, you know that one of the hallmarks of the Teju Babyface show is that we like to capture moments. We capture moments. We believe that moments should be, we're like a time machine. We go back into the past, we come into the future, we stay in the present. And one of the things that we do is that while you're speaking with me, we have your picture taken by our friends at Lagos in Your Face. Lagos in Your Face is your online portal for all the social happenings in Lagos. And so we take your picture, and we have the picture put in a nice frame. Wow. And we present it to you now. Wow. Not your picture when you were performing, no. After you performed and you sat. Wow. Since we've been talking, there. Yes, that's what he's doing. Since we've been talking, the picture has been taken. So bring it forward, Lagos in Your Face. And often, before I used to do this in post-production, that I would take a soft copy of the picture and I had not put it on the screen, but people thought, they didn't quite believe it. They said, no, you did that later. So,
in fact, I don't even believe now.
you don't believe,
Yeah,
okay.
this, yeah.
Okay, you'll see now. So if you can zoom in into the picture. Please put your hands together for Lagos in your face.
Wow.
This was taken on set perhaps 5 minutes ago, and from our friends at Lagos in Your Face, we'd like to present this frame to Alhaji Orezi.
Wow.
That is yours?
Wow, this is nice, man.
Yes.
I don't want to clap for them again.
And it comes with a leather bag, as you notice, and this is yours as well.
Wow.
Thank you. Stay with us, we'll be right back on Teju Babyface Show.
Stay tuned for more because the Teju Babyface Show will be back after these messages.